Okay, Assalamualaikum and good day. This will be another video on related rates. Okay, but for this question, we need to use implicit differentiation. Okay, let's read the question first. Here, the radius of the base of a right circular cone is decreasing at the rate of 2 mm per second and the height is increasing at the rate of 3 mm per second. Okay, take note of the info that we have. The first one is the radius is decreasing. So that means dr over dt is equal to negative 2 mm per second. And next, the height is increasing, which means dh dt is positive. So don't bother to write the positive. Okay, just write 3 mm per second. No need to bother to write positive in front. Okay. So next, at what rate is the volume changing? Okay, that means we want to find dv dt. Okay, when the height is 8 mm and the radius is 5 mm. R is equal to 5 millimeters. Okay, so here, what is the volume for a circular cone? We have V is equal to 1 over 3 pi r squared h. Okay, since we have two values here, dr over dt and dh over dt, and we want to determine the dv over dt. So right now, it is obvious that we need to use implicit differentiation instead of chain rule. Okay, so differentiate both sides with respect to t. We have d over dt. V is equal to d over dt 1 over 3 pi r squared h. Okay, this one will be differentiate v is 1. So since it is two different unknown, so we need to add dv over dt. And next, 1 over 3 pi r squared h. We have r, we have h. That means we have two terms. When we have two terms, what we need to do? We need to differentiate using product rule. Okay, this one we need to use product rule. Okay, so for product rule, we need to let u and v. So u here is equal to the first front. Okay, the front function, the functions at the front. So 1 over 3 pi r squared and v is equal to h. Okay, du over dr, this one just let b to u prime. Okay, sebab because we want to find the dr over dt actually. Differentiate this with respect to t. So differentiate this one first. We have 2 over 3 pi r. And then since the unknown is different, this one is t, this one is r. So we need to add dr over dt. Okay, this one is for u prime. How about v? Okay, v is equal to h. Okay, which means, okay, let's move it a bit. Okay, so v prime is equal to differentiate h is equal to 1. Okay, different unknown, differentiate h with respect to t. So which means here it will be dh over dt. Okay, just write it as dh over dt. So next, just substitute whatever that we have found here using product rule. U prime v plus uv prime. So u prime is 2 over 3 pi r dr over dt times v, which is h, plus u 1 over 3 pi r squared times v prime dh over dt. Okay, this is the formula there. Okay, next, we have the equation turns out to be 2 over 3 pi rh times dr over dt plus 1 over 3 pi r squared dh over dt. Therefore, dv over dt when h is equal to 8 millimeter and r is equal to 5 millimeter. So let's check it again to avoid any mistake. Okay, 8 and 5. So we just substitute the value. Okay, 2 over 3 pi r is 5 and h is 8 and dr over dt is negative 2. So negative 2 plus 1 over 3 pi R is equal to 5. So 5 squared. dH over dt is equal to 3. Positive 3. So here is 3. Okay, just calculate. Okay, you're going to have 2 times 5 is 10. 10 is, okay, 2 times 5 times 8 minus 2 times 2. Okay, equal to 160 divided by 3. Okay, this one is negative 160 divided by 3 pi plus, okay, 3 and 3 can be cancelled out. Okay, that's why we're going to have here only 25 pi. So negative 160 divided by 3 plus 25 is equal to negative 85 over 3 pi. Or you can actually calculate it right away, multiply with pi, and it will be negative 89.012. The unit is millimeter cube per second. Okay, that's it. Okay, make sure. Okay, at this part, let's say you want to calculate 2 times 5 is 10 times 8 is 80 times negative 2 is negative 160 over 3 times pi right away. It will be also correct. That means you're going to have negative 1 over 60 over 3 times pi. Okay, plus 25 pi. Okay, straight away you're going to have this answer. Okay, you can skip this part or you can do like this and it will be your answer will be in terms of pi. It doesn't matter. Okay, whether you want to leave your answer in terms of pi or calculate or multiply the fraction here with pi. Okay, that's it for this example. Hopefully you know how to use implicit differentiation in related rates. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.